points and rewards.
Just say it. I don't have no one to go with.
You want to let everybody know you're single? Steve Jobs with a beard? I was just looking at it and I'm like, dude, you can so tell that I have no undershirt here.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
At least that's a compliment. At least I don't look like I just came out of Vice City out of Grand Theft Auto. You look like you're about to do mission number 1.
I buttoned it up. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. This loss of hair is kind of bothering me. So I might have to do something about it.
It's been bothering you?
Yeah, it's been bothering me. I feel old. I'm 35 years old. I just turned 35. Wish me happy birthday.
Your birthday was a couple months ago.
I know, but I forgot. Did you even wish me happy birthday?
Did I even wish you? I got you a birthday present, and you didn't even get me a birthday present.
$100 you got me.
What'd you give me for my birthday, Ralphie?
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got that Post Malone song. He didn't even play that damn song for me. So yeah, I remembered your birthday.
And we are live. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, Ralphie?
Dude, so this is episode number 11. I don't know if you know that. So we have 10 in the book already.
Dude, we made it over the big 1-0. Dude, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Think we'll make it to 100?
We have to make it to 100. There's no options.
What about 1,000?
1,000?
This is long term, so I think we'll make it to like 100,000.
What is all that noise? Jesus. So we are sitting in my basement once again, just Ryan and I. And Ryan decided to bring out a bottle of wine.
Oh, geez. I thought you were going to hide that thing. So we're disclosing
You have red Solo cups, man. People are going to think we have...
Dude, when I got here, you said, do you want something to drink? No.
Empty.
You said, do you want something to drink? And you busted out 3 different glasses, and you said, I made this pineapple drink, I made this limeade, and this watermelon drink, which they were all good, except for the watermelon one. And I was drinking limeade out of it. And then after my limeade, I'm like, you know what? I want 1 glass of wine because I worked all week. I want to unwind and have a nice podcast. That's it.
Okay, no. Are you unwound?
Now I am.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the podcast. This is 11. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
That's it.
I mean, what else are we gonna talk about?
Dude, so this is gonna be a free for all, dude. This is gonna be a freestyle podcast. This is going to get lit.
Yeah, no agenda. Ryan already has 3/4 of a bottle of wine in him. So he's feeling all loose.
3/4 of a bottle of wine.
My job here on your podcast is try to contain you.
Oh, you're interviewing me? This is my podcast?
I mean, well, I'm hosting it for you, right? I'm Ralphie, the Realtor, but it's actually the Internet Sensations podcast.
That was the first time I've ever heard that. It's usually, what's up, guys? This is Ralphie, the Realtor, with my co-host, the Internet Sensation, Ryan Reynolds. And today we have here...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are the attraction. I'm just the host for you. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying our
it's like
5 views is because of me?
It's like if this is equivalent to you having a driver. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I do have a driver. Every time we go on a vlog, you're driving, which is amazing.
What?
That you drive every time we go out to do a vlog.
And I hate to drive. I really
do. You
like to drive? Yeah.
Well, we drive all day.
Yeah.
We're real estate agents.
Yeah. I will do anything to try to make sure that you get the right shot, Ryan.
And I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't, I'm sure, hopefully you guys have seen our recent vlogs. If you haven't, maybe we can put a little, what do you call those things? Marker, flag?
Yeah, but they say like up here or something like that. Click there, watch our vlogs.
But we were good,
why do we do vlogs? We're real estate agents.
It's funny.
Why are real estate agents doing vlogs?
I was thinking about this earlier. So a while back ago, probably about 3 months ago, no, maybe longer than that. I thought that I should start a YouTube channel, right? We thought that we should
March.
Yeah, March. May. We decided to start up a YouTube channel, and I put online on Instagram, and I asked all my friends what they thought that the podcast or the YouTube channel should be about, and they said, well, one person in specific, which thank you, because I took your advice. They said that they wanted me to start or us to start a YouTube channel, but it
Who?
has to be a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
I think there's
Mosquito.
bugs in here, man. Jesus.
Leave the screen door open.
Probably heard that. Sorry, guys. I just had to kill a mosquito here on live television.
Killing animals on live TV.
Yeah. No, we have witnesses. They could probably take this to court. Not sure. But anyways, so this friend of mine said that I should start a YouTube channel, but that it should be
Just one friend?
two people. It should be, which I really like the idea. They said that they wanted to know more about me, right? Who I was, and what my journey is. So I thought that we should do everything. We should do. I apologize. It's so unprofessional of me. I don't know what's going on with me today, and I haven't even had any wine.
It's probably a deal. It's all right. You got to have the notifications on. What if somebody needs something?
Sorry, guys.
You got to keep the notifications on. I never turn my phone off.
So yeah, neither do I. So
Obviously, we know that because
So-
it's ding, ding.
and on the last podcast, Josh, there was actual phone call.
Yeah.
That was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Whatever. I try my best, you know. I do what I can. But anyways, they said that they wanted to know more about me and who I was and my journey. And I thought, what better way than to start a podcast, start up a vlog. I try to be as active on social media. That's really tough. The social media stuff is really, really tough because we
Why?
have we just have so much other stuff.
Oh,
going
you mean
on.
time-wise?
Yeah, and then I have a child, Ryan.
Dude,
Now,
man,
for
I'm
all those-
struggling myself. I don't understand how you can do it. You have way more. Are you texting right now while I'm talking to you?
Sorry, dude.
This guy is not even listening to me. He said so unprofessional. I'm trying to have a conversation. I was about to give him a compliment too.
How there's people hitting me up on Instagram too, man.
What are they saying?
I don't know, because you told me that I'm being rude, so now I gotta put my full attention on the internet sensation because this whole podcast.
No, it's
is
fine.
about
What
you.
did they say? Let's find out what they said. It might be a poll on what they want to hear about Ralphie the Realtor on the podcast. Maybe you should ask them right now a question. Be like, hey, I'm actually recording a podcast live right now. Stopped listening to Ryan, and would you like me to talk about something right now?
It was actually an emoji, and it was just
Kissy face?
It was a heart's face, heart's eye face. Yeah.
What video?
I don't know, but you sound like Vanessa right now. Jesus Christ.
Who's giving you hard eyes? Ralphie?
It has probably something to do with my kid. I post a lot of videos of my kid.
What video?
Oh, it was actually so. This morning I went to Starbucks, and on the at Starbucks at the
Oh,
ledge-
you're beautiful.
Yeah, you are beautiful. Which I thought somebody placed it there, and whoever placed it there was probably in a great mood or trying to share some of their great mood by sticking the sticker on there, and I thought it was good.
Yeah. So like when you go through like drive-throughs, like Starbucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Not just Starbucks, but like a McDonald's or something. People put like their business, like phone numbers and stuff. And I had to think for a second. I'm like, should we put ours? I'm like, it's kind of unprofessional.
Super unprofessional.
Like, if you need to buy or sell a house, hit this number up, and it's like crooked on a dirty brick wall.
Yeah.
But
Was
hey,
it? What was it?
it
was a
might
real
work
estate
for
agent?
them.
It was a real estate agent.
No, it was probably like a mixtape or something like that.
Yeah. But what were we talking about? Why we're vlogging?
Yeah.
Why we're vlogging. So,
Yeah, and then you stopped and went on your text messages. You know what I feel? I feel like I'm on a dinner date right now, and I take this girl out on a dinner date, and
she's just on her phone.
yeah, that's what I feel like.
I've been on a bad date. I apologize. I promise to turn off my phone and dedicate all my time to you and this podcast.
All right, so tell me, why do we have a podcast, Ralphie?
We have a podcast because we want you guys to get to know us and get to know the people that we interact with, and just share ideas. I think, it's funny. We should probably go to the very first podcast and see what kind of stuff we talked about in that very first podcast. I mean, we have now 10 podcasts to go through and see what our changes. So we definitely have talked to...
The first podcast was me and you?
Yeah, I think the first 2, I think.
No, I think it was just... I know Nem was the first guest.
Oh, I think Nem was number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first podcast since?
No, we've had some after.
Oh. This is exhausting too for us guys. I mean, I really enjoy this because we get to shoot the shit right behind the mic or whatever.
Not really, because the only time we get to shoot the shit is when it's just me and you, or because the other guests are entrepreneurs and people that own businesses locally, so we're trying to understand who they are, and it's on more like a professional level. So I mean, I think if we have a second time with them or something like that, we could shoot the shit with them, but it's more detailed information and what benefits they provide to the community type style or whatever. We're not sitting here drinking wine with, the local banker or lender.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is more more relaxing, a little more fun,
yeah.
But this is what they want, right? This is what you said they wanted. They want to know who you are. Yeah. So who's Ralphie?
I think we did this in the first podcast, right?
Yeah, but they forgot. They don't remember.
All right, watch the first podcast. They'll probably say everything you want to know.
The link will be up here.
Who is Ryan? But I mean,
that's a great question. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, me too. I think basically it should be focused around our journey too. Guys, this is our 11th podcast. We have no idea what's going to become of this. We are focused in on the podcast and providing value for not only us, but for you guys. So, it will continue to be reaching out to people that are of some influence and see if we can get them on and see if we can get some cool ideas from them. Because I've really learned, especially Josh, our last, he put me in a great mood.
Yeah, you were in a crazy mood before that. And then after that interview, it shifted your mindset in a good way, in a positive way.
Yeah. He's, and I think that's what we should continue to do, to try to, speak to people that are actively going at it.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's new with you, man? What do you got going on? Well, let's talk about these, this wine, what we're drinking today.
You had a Cooper's Hawk
membership? Yeah.
It expired?
I think we still have it.
When's the last time you went to Cooper's Hawk?
Probably about 2 months ago. So we probably have 4 bottles waiting for us there.
4 bottles? So how does that work?
I think that
Should I get a Cooper's Hawk membership?
No.
Why not?
It's a membership with points and rewards.
Just say it. I don't have no one to go with.
You want to let everybody know you're single? Steve Jobs with a beard? I was just looking at it and I'm like, dude, you can so tell that I have no undershirt here.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
At least that's a compliment. At least I don't look like I just came out of Vice City, out of Grand Theft Auto. You look like you're about to do mission number 1.
I buttoned it up. I apologize, guys. I actually was looking for a white shirt, but I couldn't find one. And it was just Ryan coming over. I figured, whatever. Not a big deal.
Oh, just Ryan.
Yeah, it's just Ryan today. Not a big deal.
Speaking of wardrobes, when the hell's that mall vlog coming?
Probably in a week or so. So Ryan and I went to the Aurora Outlet Malls, or the Aurora Outlet Mall.
Yeah.
And we recorded a video of Ryan shopping with me. And we're going to get that done here in a couple of days, hopefully. Sorry, guys. We try to do the best we can, but we're extremely busy. That shouldn't be an excuse, is it? Is it an excuse? I have a child, goddammit.
Yeah, it's not about how much shit we have to do or how busy we are. It's just where we manage our time, you know, like how much time should we spend on vlogs? How much time should we spend on real estate? How much time do we spend with our family?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we're doing good, dude.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're not or something?
I think so. I had it's funny because a lot of people ask me about time management, and it's not that it's something that I really struggle with, but it's something that I myself need to tighten up with. I just need to be purposeful about every minute that I spent, every hour that I spent.
Why do you feel that you lack in that area?
Because you could always do more.
Oh, for sure.
That's-
but I think that's normal, and I think
that's
even
normal.
if you like master time management or whatever, you're still gonna feel that in the back of your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think it's one of the things that you're always working on. I think forever.
yeah,
You're always going to be working on improving your time management.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, now we're like, even at home, we have schedules. Now we have, you know, stuff to get, you know.
Yeah, I see your Instagram posts, like the weekly shopping list,
Yeah.
the laundry list.
You know, when we didn't have a child and stuff like that, we had more time. But now we have to be purposeful with almost down to like the hour almost, you know. And this sounds crazy or whatever, but Vanessa and I haven't really sat down to like watch a movie in some time. So we need to be I need to be purposeful of how much time I spend with my son every single day. Like I have to spend a certain amount of time with my son. I need to spend a certain amount of time with my wife. I need to spend a certain amount of time on my obligations outside of that too. It's tough, but it's a challenge. But look, there's plenty of people that do as much or more. Just there's no excuse to it. You just got to get it done. You just have to get it done.
So going back on you have to spend a certain amount of time. You don't have like a notepad that says I have to spend 5 hours with Aiden, or
I probably should, but I have.
Yeah, but then that's not. No, I don't think you should, because I would feel that it's not really
authentic.
Yeah, I guess, for a lack of better words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because then it's like, okay, well, I'm on my 4th hour. Let me get my last hour in real quick. All right, let me just throw Elmo on, you know?
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. There's different ways to looking at it and different ways to approaching life and time management. But yeah, I think that I feel better when I do more. So that helps me. So the fact that I'm able to do more improves my mood. So I want to do more because it makes me feel better.
Feels like you have a purpose.
Yeah.
Like you're doing something and you're not just wasting time.
Yeah.
That's human nature, Ralphie.
Yeah, well, I also have met a lot of people, and even some people in my own family, I'm not going to say any names or whatever, that have struggled with stuff like depression and stuff like that. And I think that might be one of the reasons. I'm not diagnosing anybody, but that is part of the reason why you get depressed, because you just have too much time to blow.
Yeah, so
You shouldn't have any time. You shouldn't have any time where you have
white space on the calendar.
Yeah, because not only is it bad for you physically, but then it gives opportunity for your drunk monkey to start talking to you. And who's your drunk monkey, Ryan?
Your drunk monkey is your own damn self telling you bad things that are not true.
Yeah.
Inside of your head. Dude, I had a little bit of drunk monkey this morning, dude.
This morning?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. How did he show up? What was he wearing?
You know, it's weird. So this morning, I woke up. By the way, I was up when you sent me that video on YouTube last night at like 2 a.m. The boxer. What's his name? The boxer. The guy that got knocked out. The
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, that video. I saw you message it to me last night, and then I woke up and watched it. And the first time that's the first thing that I did. I didn't even get out of bed. It's so bad. But I watched it, dude, instantly in a great mood. And like the thing that came in the back of my mind, I was like, dude, it is so important what you spend your time on, what you take in, who you hang out with, because my whole day, well, I mean, I did have the drunk monkey or whatever, but I'll get into that later or whatever. But instantly, I was in a great mood because he was talking about how he's going to come back from a defeat, how he took a loss. And I'm like, you know, kind of relating with it. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So, like, even champions struggle with, you know, what I'm going through with or whatever. So, instantly in a great mood or whatever. But later in the day, when you encounter something that's negative, it'll throw you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's important who you hang out with, who your friends are, who your business partner is, who your friends are.
Who your wife is.
Oh my goodness, dude. That's like number one, dude. Yeah. So it's very important, but it's kind of common sense too.
It is.
You know? But yeah. I mean, it's obviously not common sense because I've surrounded myself around, you know, not the best people when I was younger. When did you realize that?
When I realized that, I mean, you realize it the older you get, probably.
But going.
I heard that when I was a kid. I remember that principle's been around forever.
But going around that though, I've also heard that you do need to spend your time around certain type of people.
Yeah.
Like, so you're going back to like spend your time around the right people. Well, who's the right people?
The right people are the ones that are going to fulfill some of your needs, I guess. It's terrible to say this, but I mean, everybody is really out for themselves. Like, and I know it sounds really crappy or whatever, but even if you have friends, the reason why you hang out with friends is because they fulfill something. They make you feel good, whatever that may be. I like to hang out with people that help improve my mood, right? Because I always want to be in a good mood. Because it's funny because I actually had a Instagram story about this or whatever, about these candles that Ryan crapped all over as soon as he got here.
I didn't crap on them. I haven't even took a crap today.
So even stuff like this, like setting the mood and having a good aroma.
Is that why you bought the candles?
It's everything that you can possibly do to put yourself in a great mood without costing money. Make sure it doesn't cost money.
So what made you buy the candle? Did you like YouTube best ways to get in a great mood, and it was like, well, number one is to buy candles?
Now, so I like burning candles. I don't know if you've seen it.
When did you start buying candles?
Probably a couple years ago, probably. 2, 3 years ago.
2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
So what made you buy your first candle?
So I started like listening to people like JB, Jordan Belfort, where he says you're able to put yourself into a state by smelling something, where he said that he would like.
Oh, yeah.
So,
in the book.
In the book, yeah. So that means that you are able to put yourself in a quote unquote high by just smelling something, a natural high, no drugs needed, right?
A different mind state.
Another state of mind. And so whatever you can do to get to that point you'd want to do, because you're more productive when you're happy.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like the white space, that's when you said so the white space on the calendar is when like most people get depressed, right?
Yeah.
So when you're already feeling down, you're like, you already don't want to be productive. So you don't want to do anything. You're just like, fuck this. I don't want to see how the real estate market's doing or do lead generation or edit a video. You're just like, I just need to chill. But then going back on when you feel like you're not being productive, then you get depressed too. So you start going into like this, you know, tumbleweed effect or whatever of like feeling down and shit. It's hard to get out.
Right.
You know? So.
But now it's easier than ever before. Because
you could just open up an app and type in whatever you want.
Real simple.
I have a playlist.
You literally nobody has any excuses. And how we were talking about earlier with the AirPods, that's what you got to do. And so part of this is also analyzing.
Okay, nobody has
yourself.
an excuse, but people suffer from it.
Yeah. I'm talking in general, but I mean depression is on the climb, and I think I personally think that some people need pills. I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm saying some people think that the pill is the easy way out, and the truth is that the pill it's just a Band-Aid. It doesn't fix any wounds. That's the truth. People don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. I mean, you need to continue to put the Band-Aid on in order for you to feel better. But I mean, you gotta, in order to cure the problem, you gotta go way deep.
Yeah, it's like you sit back. Like, number one is why are you depressed? You know, like what's making you upset?
I'll tell you what makes me depressed. Real simple.
Not being successful.
Being unproductive. Being unproductive really gets me
But
down.
Ralphie, not everybody's like you.
Well, I mean, that's what. Yeah. I mean, that's my answer, right? That's the healer.
So then,
for
how
me.
do you know that it's?
You need to find if whatever it is. If it's painting, you need to do painting. If it's bird watching, you need to do bird watching. If it's whatever it is, you need to find it, and you need to find a purpose in whatever you immerse yourself into. Like right now, I'm immersed in all this stuff that I'm trying to. This is a struggle, right? This is a struggle, but it's keeping me busy. I have so much stuff going on around me. I have no time to be depressed. I need to continue to build on it. But I mean, like you said, I think it's also important who you hang around with too.
For sure. Yeah.
So you need to have the group around you, and you yourself need to constantly put yourself in that state of mind. So this playlist that you're talking about, it's like the stuff that you need to self-diagnose yourself of what's needed for your current situation or how you're feeling.
Yeah, dude. It's a topic where it's like you can go way fucking deep in it, right? Like it's more than just. There's just so much that goes involved with it, right? Because like I don't even know. Like, I don't even really want to get too much into the subject because I don't even really know exactly what the definition or diagnosis of depression is or whatever. But, I mean, there's times where I've been really down. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, let's just say down in the dumps or whatever. There's so many different things that get me out of it, right? Like my playlist, what I listen to, when you call me and we have a conversation,
a good
conversation, or when you compliment me, and it's all mindset, and like you said, it goes back to who you're hanging out with,
who you're listening to.
If you hang around with, look, at the end of the day, it's where do you want to go and who the hell wants to get there with you. That's it. Like people that are down in the dumps and are not trying to get to a certain spot, if you're hanging out with them, then that's probably what you're gonna end up like. If there's people that are trying to be successful in a podcast or real estate or whatever it is,
fitness,
you're probably gonna get there with them too. Yeah. And because they feed off each other, they have the same mindset, they have the same goal. But I mean, what if that person doesn't hang out with anybody? What do they do? Go hang out with somebody?
No, dude. You put on your AirPods and you go on the YouTube, and you listen to the Ralphie and Ryan show. That's what you got to do first. But after you finish watching all 10 episodes, well, now 11 episodes of the Ralphie and Ryan show, you listen to some motivational stuff, and you believe in it. You put your effort.
We don't have any motivation on here.
All right, well, it's coming.
Where's the split of the rah-rah?
All right, here's the guru rah-rah stuff coming up, all right?
All right.
Got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind. Got no money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the tricks you tell me, keep myself
And we are back from Ryan's bathroom break. All that.
Oh yeah, blame it on me for the bathroom break.
Well, you're the one that had all that wine. So my job here is to try to contain you. I want you to get all crazy on a podcast, blow it up and stuff.
It's wine, Ralphie.
Yeah. So we have a new bottle coming up, I think. Yeah. Did you already get some wine?
No. You got an old bottle, dude.
Can't be old.
You're trying to give me all your old wine.
That's one.
I'm a cheap date.
White sangria. Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about that roo-roo.
The roo-roo. The rah-rah. Guru shit.
Yeah. Well, you need some of that stuff. You need some motivational stuff. You need some motivational stuff to keep yourself in the right state of mind. Nobody's a goddamn robot. Emotions is the reason why we're human, because we're emotional. We love, we hate, all that stuff. It's what makes us human. But you need to control your state of mind. And if you don't like your current state of mind, change it, because you can change it.
So what you're saying is, Ralphie, when I'm not feeling good, all I need to do is just listen to some 5-minute YouTube video.
You need to, if that's what you're lacking, yeah. And maybe not 5 minutes. Maybe you got to listen to a couple days of it. And we all struggle from it. Everybody. No matter how, whoever. Everybody struggles from it, because I've talked to enough people.
Okay. Before we get off this topic, which I don't even know how we even got on it.
I know. This became real depressing, and I think it's because you brought out the wine.
You're the one who brought it up.
What would be like something that would like completely change the mood, like turn it around? This is a depressing topic. We're talking about. We're supposed to be.
I think it's one of the most important topics that you could probably ever talk about.
It is.
But we're not doctors, and we don't know really anything about it. So
This is what works for me, and you should try it too.
So where I was getting was, before we get off the topic, since you said, thank you for helping me out with that one. What are some videos or things you do to get out of your slump?
First, you have to self-analyze yourself and figure out. And I do this often. Are you feeling bad? Why are you feeling bad? And then you try to fill the gap in. And then you always, whatever the topic is that you're feeling bad about, you need to try to look at the bright side of things, because everything, no matter how bad it is, always has something to teach you. And then after you figure that out, if you then you try to figure out if you can improve it, right? If it bothers you that much, can you improve it? So you have to self-diagnose yourself that way. And then you need to pursue whatever avenue that you need to pursue to try to correct those problems to make yourself happy. So here's an example. I'm a little overweight, right? I got a little gut going on, right? It's because I like tamales and burgers and all the rest of the stuff. If it bothered me that much, I should probably go to the gym more often. I should probably stop eating all those burgers if that's what's making me feel bad, which makes me feel bad, but doesn't make me feel that bad, right? That's why.
So that's why you still keep eating tamales and burgers.
Yeah. But if it bothered me that much, right? If it really bothered me
then you
that
go to
much,
the gym.
Then I go to the gym. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. This loss of hair is kind of bothering me. So I might have to do something about it.
It's been bothering you?
Yeah, it's been bothering me. I feel old. I'm 35 years old. I just turned 35. Wish me happy birthday.
Your birthday was a couple months ago.
I know, but I forgot. Did you even wish me a happy birthday?
Did I even wish you? I got you a birthday present, and you didn't even get me a birthday present.
$100 you got me.
What'd you get me for my birthday, Ralphie?
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got that Post Malone song. He didn't even play that damn song for me. So yeah, I remembered your birthday. Speaking about depression, that made me depressed. I was Ralphie, birthday.
Well, yeah, dude. I think. Look, I think that that we're ever evolving, ever changing, but one of the things that I think is great about our generation is I think that we are taking better care of ourselves, and I think we're obviously living longer. So I want to feel young and look young. I'm gonna preserve that as long as I possibly can, even if
That shit I told you to use.
that shit don't work. Right?
Hold on. We're about to. What do you mean it doesn't work? It works for me.
So here's the thing, right? I need that magic pill. And just because it works for you doesn't mean it works for me. But
First of all, you took those pills and they didn't work. And second of all, you didn't even do it right. The shit that I was using, you didn't even do it right. The
Yeah.
first time you said, I'm not keeping that shit in my hair for 2 minutes. I ain't got time for that.
and you know what that goes to show?
That means that you don't give a shit about you being
It
bald.
must not be that important.
So you're good.
But it's getting to the point where I think I will eventually be like, all right, then I have to do something about it. I know. I've heard of Hims. That's one of them. Hims. I don't know. That shampoo, Ryan, you were going bald because you were all stressed out and stuff like that. You were saying
I was going bald because it was genes.
genetics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad bald.
Yeah, but you can't expect this stuff to grow back when you're the difference between what were you, 23 or 24 years old when you were.
When I started using it was like last year. I was 25.
Yeah, and I'm mid-30s. Everything has changed.
Ralphie, you're 5 years older than me.
5. Well, you cannot count.
It's 5 years.
It's like 10 years.
When I got into kindergarten, you were, or went first grade, fifth grade, whatever. It's not that much.
We're 9 years, 10 years apart. So I'm going to do the quick pill. I'm going for that microwave. I don't want to do the hard work. I just want to hit play and get some hair.
Does that shit work?
I don't know. Find out.
Good, because you could spend the money and experiment with it. Because this does have some flaws to it.
Yeah. Well, you need to continue to use it, right? Because if you don't,
Oh,
then
I have to
falls
use
off.
it every single day.
Yeah. Yeah. But
How's it look,
anyways,
though? It looks good?
no, dude, it looks great, dude. I mean, that's why you're the internet sensation. but yeah, that's just one example. If it bothers you that much, then you need to try to correct it. And we all struggle with it. And it's not gonna. I can continue to use the shampoo, and it might not work. But
All right, Ralphie. Moral of the story is have something to work towards. Always keep yourself busy. Be productive. Have something to look forward to reach. And if you are struggling with a certain situation, that should be your number one priority to fix whatever it is that is bothering you.
yes,
All right. Let's get off of the subject.
finally. So this episode is brought to you by
The Ralphie and Ryan Show.
this,
Keller Williams Real Estate. The Velasco and Reynolds team. That's who it's brought to you by.
If you want to have a great time, hire us. We'll take you on awesome house tours, and we'll be looking at some awesome real estate. So if you know of anybody looking for some real estate, tell them you know the 2 best agents in town.
Yeah. And don't worry, guys. We won't be giving you a, I was about to say Clarendon Hills. Cooper's Hawk. Bottle of wine at the closing table.
What
Our
do you
gifts
give
are a little bit better.
Yeah, way
But
better.
that shouldn't be an incentive.
And so yeah, that took 40 minutes to pitch them. Yeah, that's pretty much the podcast now. What did you want to talk about?
There's just so much to talk about, Ralphie.
Yeah, like what? Why are we doing this vlog?
This a vlog?
No, why are we doing vlogs?
Oh, dude. Okay, so the reason why we're doing vlogs is because we live in Chicago, Illinois. You have a house, right, Ralphie? You
This
bought a
is-
house?
Yeah, but I actually have a couple houses.
Are you human?
I'm human, yeah.
You're human? You breathe? You have a heartbeat?
Yeah,
Do you do things around Bensonville?
yeah, all over.
What do you do?
I take my kid out to the park. I go eat places.
You go to the park?
Yeah.
What park in Bensonville are you?
So, dude, I've been checking out like some awesome like nooks and crannies that I've never realized were around. So this is literally what I do, Ryan. I go on my maps, and then I just scope out green areas, parks, that are in.
That's what the green area is? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, we got better ways to look things up instead of going on Google Maps and looking up colors, dude.
Look, check this out. If it's right by you, you should probably check it out. You should start in your neighborhood.
I know. Well, you somewhat recently moved to Bensonville. I lived in Bolingbrook my whole life.
Yeah, well, you should go venture
I know
out.
every square foot of Bolingbrook.
So you should probably explore other neighborhoods around you. For example.
Oh, okay.
For example.
Bensonville? No, you got Bensonville covered.
Itasca. Itasca has some beautiful parks.
Is this the only place you search for parks? Or, I mean, you've been to parks.
I've been to forest preserves and parks.
Out of Bensonville?
Yeah, out of Bensonville, yeah. But there's so many different ones.
So you're saying Itasca has the parks?
I think Itasca has some of the nicest parks. I should.
What do these parks look like? Hold on, I gotta Google this up real quick.
Yeah, so.
Is it like McDonald's play places or something outside?
No, these are like forest preserves. They have trails. They have bike trails.
I thought you were talking about. I thought you said you were taking Aiden to these parks.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone to some of them. And
Like swing set parks.
no, like
I thought you
like
were talking
trails.
about slides and shit. That's a that's a trail or a forest preserve.
Yeah.
Not a park.
okay.
Where I'm from, Ralphie,
Yeah,
we
what do you
call parks.
Yeah, swing sets.
Yeah, that's what a park is. Hey,
Yeah.
we're taking the kids to the park.
Forest preserve, Ryan. Forest preserve.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
Itasca. Never
Itasca,
mind. I
yeah.
thought I was gonna look up some slides.
yeah. But yeah, you should check out parks and forest preserves and different stuff around the area. And you can be anywhere and check these places out. Why do we even start talking about forest preserves? Now you have no idea, right? Go ahead.
I know why we talked about forest preserves.
Why?
Because I said, man, something, and I don't remember.
Because you're just rambling. It's probably all this wine you've had.
Yep, it's the wine. Just blame everything on me, Ralphie. Just
Yeah.
blame it. I'll take the blame.
But anyways,
You could put the blame on me, Ralphie.
All right, I'm gonna do that. So
When it goes bad, just blame me.
I mean that's what I've done. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the internet sensation. You should take all the blame. But
Because I'm an internet sensation, that's why I have to take the blame.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And that's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Check out all the parks around you. But
Oh, the reason why we said that, Ralphie,
Why
is
we're doing the
because
vlogs.
I was asking you why we do vlogs, and then I said, what the hell do you do around Bensonville?
I have a question. I mean,
I already know where you're going to get. But
ahead.
anyways, go.
Go ahead.
Are you going to ask me, why do I scream in the microphone?
exactly.
We haven't heard you bitch at me about that in a long time. I knew that was coming. I knew it. All right, so the reason why we do vlogs, Ralphie. See, they can't hear me. The reason why we do vlogs, the reason why I asked you, what do you do on your free time around the area, is because you are a resident of Bensonville,
Right.
and you're a human, and you would like to know what goes on in your community and what events, especially as a family man.
Yeah.
What can I do this weekend with my son and my wife or my family?
Right. Yeah.
So what we do, why we started vlogs, is because we go out and whatever event we think is cool or can benefit
The community.
we want to bring it to you visually. We're real estate agents. We want to bring value to the community, and we understand that there is just so much information out there already about real estate that everybody already knows or can type in. But
How to buy a house.
Yeah, really. But what really makes real estate authentic is not only are you making a big purchase, there's a lot involved with it or whatever, but you're also buying the area or things to do around the area.
What's rule number 1 of real estate?
Rule number 1 of real estate?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Location.
Oh,
location,
yeah.
Location.
Yeah, so you're not only buying the house, you're buying the location. So you're buying your Mariano's. If you like Mariano's or if you like Jewel, where do you go grocery shopping?
You sure it's Jewel or Jules?
I said Jewel, Ralphie. I didn't say Jules.
I know, but I'm saying there's a lot of people that say Jules.
I know you were getting that because I said Jules sometimes.
Yeah. I would say Jules sometimes too.
Does the banner have an S?
Yes.
It's silent. I don't know.
I think so.
That's Siri.
Siri.
But
So
yeah,
you're buying the location.
yeah, you're just buying the location because the last thing you want to do is buy a house and I freaking hate this place. I gotta drive 30 miles to the gas station, or I'm bored or I'm depressed because there ain't shit to do. I'm in the middle of a cornfield and there ain't no hot dog festivals or the Brookfield Zoo.
Yeah.
You know, so and it's not just. This is everybody in Chicago knows the Brookfield Zoo, but there's also information there that can help you so you don't make the mistakes that we do, right? So how much is the membership? Should you even get a membership? What's going on in the summer? What's going on in the winter? So we're in the beginning stage of that, but there will be that archive of information on a platform that we're working out. So if you like watching it, listening to it, reading it, it'll all be there. Not just the Brookfield Zoo, but every single event that, I mean, you know, we're a couple, two-man team, or whatever.
Yeah. We're trying to not only do as much as we possibly can for today, but we're also trying to set up for the future, which is one of the reasons why we're doing the vlogs and the
Shit, I have an
podcast.
awesome time doing it anyway. So
Yeah, I do have a great time. So do you want to name off the ones that we have coming up?
yeah.
All right. So we just finished the Brookfield one, right? We have the vlog for the Aurora outlet that should be coming in probably within a week. And then we have the
Aurora outlet was what?
Was Ryan and I. We literally walk through the Aurora outlet mall, and Ryan picks out clothes for me to wear.
Just like this mobster.
like this great shirt.
I
Minus all the
told
chest hair.
in the vlog, I don't know if he's gonna put it in there or not, but I told you need some undershirts.
I know. Which I was washing today. That's one of the things that I had on the schedule to do today.
You're in a great mood, dude. So if you feel good, dude, that's all that matters. I mean, shit. If you want to unbutton the whole thing, because I mean, when I walked in, you're freaking. I didn't even know you had hair on your chest, man. That shit was coming out. I thought I was doing the Brookfield Zoo vlog again.
And then I felt bad when
when
Steve Jobs walked through my door.
Hey, dude. That's a compliment, man.
Yeah, that is a compliment.
Steve Jobs is a compliment.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's an icon.
Too bad I'm not doing Steve Jobs shit though.
Yeah. So now what are we gonna talk about? This is terrible. No structure.
You don't need a structure. That's the best podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
Structure, that robot shit. Nobody likes that. It's fake.
Yeah. So what were we talking about?
We were talking about. Well, I was talking about a certain thing, but you were talking about our upcoming. We have an Italian fest and we have a hot dog fest. You know, I was talking to a couple of my buddies. They're like, all you guys do is eat hot dogs. Because every time I would like put a like if I'm editing or if we're at a vlog or whatever, you're always reviewing hot dogs.
Yeah. So I want. This is a great time to confess something to you because I have an agenda now.
You're gonna confess something on camera?
Yeah, man. I don't like pizza. I definitely don't like
Dude,
pizza.
come on, dude. No.
I'm just letting you know.
Dude, I know you're trying to get views for the freaking podcast, dude, but come on, bro.
No pizza. I don't even like pizza.
Dude, where are you from?
Chicago?
You're from Chicago, dude. How do you not like pizza?
All right, so like pan pizza, but I don't like pizza like you like pizza. Like you're like, it reminds me of like when I was in 5th grade, when I used to be all pumped up for Friday pizza at school. That's not me no more. I'm 35. I want something sophisticated. I want something deep.
What do you mean sophisticated? It is sophisticated.
Pizza?
What kind of pizza are you eating?
Ketchup, bread, and cheese.
Okay, first of all, you're from Chicago, which is... Anybody can argue. We are the #1 state for... I would feel confident in saying we have the best food, period, not just pizza.
Whoa.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think we have some of the great because that
I think we have the best food. Period.
I'll tell you.
Period.
I'll tell you one of the things that everybody that leaves this state complains about is that
Food.
Food.
They're like, oh my God, I want
Terrible food.
My grandma moved to Florida.
Yeah.
She every time I talk to her, oh, I wish we had a Portillo's down here. Or, how's that pizza? Or eat a pizza for me this weekend. You know, like because it's shit down here. And every time I go visit her, the only pizza we eat out there is when you go buy a Giordano's pizza from Jewel.
Oh,
hell no, they don't have a Giordano. No, you gotta go cook it in the oven, and it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
But
so I wanted to confess this to you because I guess we can go check out some pizza or whatever. But I'll tell you what I do like,
dude.
What do I like, Ryan?
Oh, dude, what do you like?
Food, everything. Really
Yeah,
like
dude,
food,
anything that you can freaking digest, you like.
I like tacos, so I want to go check out the baddest taco spots.
That's gonna be hard
in
dude.
the city.
That's gonna be. See, that's what I'm saying. How can you argue that Chicago doesn't have the best food? We have the best tacos. We have the best pizza. I mean, dude, I can go anywhere and get a good burger.
I'll tell you something though, dude. L.A. I mean, they don't have the skyline like Chicago, but taco wise, it's supposed to be the greatest city for tacos.
My best taco was in Cali.
Was it?
But it was like borderline Mexico. I'm pretty sure I was in Mexico when I had this taco.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that plays a factor. Do you think that you think that because they make the tortilla, right? And shit out of the clay and stuff, the clay maker, the mixer. Dude, it was the best taco like that I've ever had. And it was out of a gas station in the desert.
Yeah. So it's probably because it was special meat from special cows in Mexico that are injected with all the steroids.
Dude, they don't got no steroids in Mexico.
You kidding me? Didn't you hear that Canelo got caught?
Dude,
with steroids.
It's Carmelo, dude.
Carmelo got caught.
Carmelo's a freaking championship boxer. He could get whatever he wants. He ain't getting it from Mexico.
Well, he's injecting all his cows with steroids and then eating the cows.
So you're saying it's the Carmelo epidemic that's going on out there is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He spread the roids and the cows.
Everybody that comes here also says that Mexico has the best Mexican food. So I'm trying to find some authentic Mexican food here in the Chicago land area.
Yeah, but so if you're bringing that up, then how are you going to compare it to the Mexican tacos? You're going to have to compare it to them then.
I mean, we are considering
because you're going to have to say
next year.
Or are you just going to say this is the best taco in Chicago, or are you going to be like this is the best taco ever?
All right, so check this out. If you guys have made it this long on the podcast and you're still listening, if you guys really want to have a good time, check out Netflix, and it's called The Taco Chronicles.
I still haven't watched it, dude.
Oh, dude, you'd be hooked. I mean, if you're,
is this a series?
It's a series. Yeah.
How many?
3 or 4. And
how long are they?
They're half an hour each one. And
but you said it was in Spanish. How am I supposed to watch that?
Subtitles, bruh.
Dude, I don't even have a Netflix account.
Everybody shares.
I don't even have a TV.
Dude, everybody shares their Netflix account. I'll give you mine. Don't worry about it. Netflix even knows that there's friends sharing.
Ralphie,
right, comment below if you know somebody that shares Netflix accounts.
Dude, everybody shares a Netflix account, dude. There's probably maybe 10 Netflix accounts. You probably don't even own your Netflix account that you're gonna let me use.
Liar. Prove it.
What's the password? Why don't you give this is for everybody that stayed here and watched this long. If you watched this long, if you want a free Netflix account, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, comment on her, and say, what is your Netflix account? And Ralphie will give it to you.
You can't forget the bell. You gotta hit the bell too.
Yeah, you have to hit the bell.
That's what all the YouTubers
And
are
Ralphie
doing.
will give you his account. But you might want to switch your password because then they'll start logging into your account and stuff, other accounts and shit.
Yeah, start buying.
Free Netflix account from Ralphie.
We get sued. So where are we at? Yeah. So
You get in trouble if they find out?
Jeez.
Dude, it's Netflix.
What? What about Netflix? They're gonna be hurting.
Dude,
YouTube's
you gotta
gonna
have
take over
money
the
for them to
space,
sue you anyways.
Yeah, that's true. I got none of that.
They ain't worried about us.
Yeah, that's true. So anyways, yeah, so that's what we want to bring you. I want to go to the baddest taco spots around, and I'm gonna try the best Chicago tacos ever. So I think the first thing that we got to do is we got to hit up those taco trucks, and we need to go to like Pilsen, Little Village. We need to hit up those real authentic Mexican joints.
Dude, you know how we can... Dude, this is so easy.
What?
All you need to do is a simple poll or a post and just ask...
What is your favorite? Let's start with this because, so the Taco Chronicles, I think, is 4, I think.
That
I think
is
it's
a
4.
dope name.
Yeah.
The Taco Chronicles.
So the baddest carne asada tacos that you know, which I can already think of my favorite, and it's going to be Las Asadas. I'm going to put that out
That's
there.
a place?
Yeah, it's a place. It's called Las Asadas.
It sounded like a salsa or something.
Yeah. Las Asadas.
What does it mean?
Las Asadas means I don't know. Las Asadas. Asada means
Steak.
grilled. Yeah, grilled steak. So it's like, I don't know how to translate it. Look that up. But yeah, Las Asadas I think would be my favorite steak taco because
Where are they located?
So there's one in Des Plaines. The first one that I ever tasted was in Des Plaines. And it's
they
really,
have multiple locations?
Yeah, they got multiple locations. I think they have
It's
one in the city. There's one in Mount Prospect, I think, and there's one in Des Plaines. They probably have a couple of them.
You only went to one?
I went to 2. I've been to 2 of them.
Are both of them equally as good?
Yeah, they're both pretty good. I think.
So then we got to do the next one at the third one.
Yeah.
And if they're all 3 good, then
Yeah.
dude, they got a recipe, bro.
So check this out.
There's a recipe.
The seasoning is on point, and like, check this out. I tried to make my carne asada as best as possible. So I
To match them, or
Yeah, Vanessa has a big problem with me because what I do is, if I am going down the seasoning aisle, right, and there's something on the seasoning aisle that says carne asada seasoning, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy it, not because I know it's good, because I want to try.
Wait,
it
hold
out.
on. Where are you shopping that has a carne asada spice?
Dude, they have them all over the
Wait,
place, bro.
so how is carne asada is steak?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a seasoning to season carne asada that tastes like carne asada?
I'm gonna tell you the seasoning for carne asada, the best one that I found, and if you know a better one, and I've had some suggestions from other people.
Dude, I just use Goya, dude.
No, dude, that's
Oh, is that a white person thing?
no. I mean, no, that's good. Goya is actually pretty good or whatever. But that's,
this is like
no, that's 80s.
This is
that's 90s. Bro. This is-
A1.
Yeah, this is the real deal, and I'm gonna let you know what that seasoning is coming up. Coming up.
Got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind, got no money on my mind.
Got no money on my mind. Tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the tricks you tell me. Keep myself inside the lines, needing tidy all the time. If you ask me, I am fine. Got no money on my mind.
So the baddest seasoning.
This is your favorite song? No le Pirgo a la negra joy a ya. Oh yeah, dude, this is my ringtone. I know this song. Holy shit, 72 million? This must be a Mexican anthem. Is there
It's
a
not
Mexican
Mexican.
thing? Is there a Mexican thing going on, dude? In Bolingbrook, everybody was driving around with flags like hanging out their window.
So you haven't heard?
No, that's why I asked you.
September 15th, right? Which is, when is it? Tomorrow.
Oh,
September, it's Mexican Independence Day tomorrow, dude.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude, are you doing anything special?
I should be eating some badass steak tacos.
So what are you gonna season your taco? Are you
I'm-
gonna cook them, or are you gonna go to your spot?
So I should probably just do it myself since I'm talking about it. But my favorite seasoning, which I think is the greatest seasoning. First, here's rule number 1. If you're gonna do carne asada, right? You gotta be on charcoal. I mean, if you're going for best taste, you have to be on charcoal.
Why is charcoal better than gas?
That's a great question. I don't know, but it gives it that flavor, And if
That flavor flav?
Yeah.
Because we used to cook on the charcoal because I mean, you know, it is
cheaper,
it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It takes a little longer.
But the hot dogs,
Everything
it
tastes
tastes
great.
like a hot dog.
Yeah, it tastes
it's
like
like
good
you
hot
get
dog.
that style.
Yeah. So, first you got to start with charcoal. And if you're trying to get
How the
really-
hell do you freaking cook carne asada on charcoal? You have to put aluminum foil on it, right?
No, you can put it on the grill.
Isn't it gonna fall through the? Because charcoal grills have the. Well,
It's not that wide. First, you got to start with charcoal.
where are you getting your carne asada from?
Well, that matters too. And there's inner skirt steak and outer skirt steak. All right, for all my widow
What the
friends,
hell's the
here's the recipe. First, you got to go to your
Your
butcher.
local Fiesta Market?
Yeah. you
Hold
go to
on. Hold on. Not the butcher, Ralphie. What place in Bensonville do you go get your carne asada? Oh, you don't want to tell them? You trying to hold back from us, Ralphie?
La Huerta. I said it.
La Huerta.
Yeah, La Huerta. That's where I get my carnitas from, which are bomb. And I get my carne asada from their place too.
Do you still have that pit to cook carnitas?
Yeah, I still have it. Yeah.
Do you use it?
Not recently because I haven't.
What's the purpose of that big ass bowl?
I think it's just a big bowl to make your carnitas in. Originally, carnitas, which if you'd watch the Taco Chronicles, you'd figure this out. Carnitas are actually supposed to be made on copper pots. Now, some people say that it enhances.
That shit sounds expensive.
Well, they say that some people say that it enhances the flavor. Some people say it doesn't really matter. I mean,
My tacos are gonna taste like pennies.
I guess it's great tasting.
Have
yeah.
you ate carne asada off of copper?
I mean, probably. I'm not sure because I haven't been back there and asked them if it's on copper. Mine's on stainless, and I think it's pretty good. And I'm just based on what I've seen on the Taco Chronicles. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Can you buy so it's a copper grill?
It's a copper pan, but it's expensive.
How much?
I mean, just think about how expensive copper is.
Okay, hold on. It's a pan that goes on the grill or the stove?
No, it's a pan that goes on a burner.
Oh, so it's a burner that's made out of copper.
It's a pot that's made out of copper that goes on a burner.
A crock pot.
All right, the burner is separate from the pot. You place the pot on the
The
burner.
pot is copper.
Right.
But so it's a thick pot or it's a egg frying pan
It's a pot.
that you cook your roast in.
Right.
Us Wados.
Yeah.
That cook our turkeys in.
Right. And I gotta make carnitas too, because I haven't done that in a while.
All right, so how much is it?
The
Pot.
Well, depending on the size, there's different sizes or whatever. But I mean,
Shit. Okay, look. I want to make some carnitas in a copper pot.
copper.
On the cheaps.
All right, dude. So check this out. So there's a special. There's a
Can I get it off Amazon?
probably not. No, you can't.
Come
get it. Yeah,
on,
So the
dude.
real deal,
Dude. We need that's if nobody's doing it, dude.
The real
Let's
deal.
pick up some pots and start selling them on Amazon.
Okay, but some of these people say that it doesn't even really enhance the. Some people say it doesn't even enhance the flavor at all.
But some do. You
some
just
people
said
do.
some do.
Some people do. And I have
So we got to try it out. How much is it?
expensive.
Ralphie, how much is it?
$600-700 probably.
Oh my God.
First, you need to think about. Check this out.
God damn, these better be golden carnitas.
Okay, first you have to think about that it's copper. Copper just in itself is expensive,
Can
right?
we make one?
Yeah, you can make one, but I'm just gonna let you know that there's a I guess so I've checked this out on the Taco Chronicles or whatever. There's actually a special town in Mexico that's pretty much what they're known for to make these
What
pots or
town?
whatever. I don't know. I gotta check it out. But these people are known to make these pots, right? And they hand make them. And when I say hand make them, they're pounding them into shape. You think that's cheap? They're hand making. Not only are they hand making pans and pots, which is expensive in itself, right? Handmade, but you're hand making copper, which is the material's expensive, minus the fact that.
I want to try this damn taco.
But let me tell you about the carne asada. All right.
I mean, you could take all day pounding shit, but is it worth it?
Well, before we buy it, maybe we should
Is there anywhere in Chicago where we can eat a copper taco?
comment below. So the greatest carnitas that I think that I've ever had is La Huerta's got some bomb carnitas. I like that place for carnitas and their carne asada. But I would say that the best carnitas that I've had is probably Don Alfredo in Melrose Park. And the reason why I know that I like that carnitas is because they have. So in my opinion, carnitas go with red sauce, right? And Don Alfredo has the best red sauce that
Matches.
complements the carnitas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it enhances. And if I'm saying with the carnitas, you shouldn't be putting any, in my opinion, no onions. No
You never
cilantro.
even said what the hell you season your shit with.
I was, but then you went on this copper pan.
Well, because you said, well, I want to tell you what I use, but
All right.
the copper pans make them better. And you didn't even freaking eat one with the copper pan.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But the my carne asada recipe, which I'm not sure if it's the greatest, but if you have a better carne asada,
Do you think any of the places out here use the copper pan?
I'm
They
not
would
sure.
probably announce it, right? They'd be like, come get your tacos, we cook them on copper pans.
I don't know. Not sure. Cost wise, it'd be dumb for them to just
Hey, but if you got the fire as tacos, dude, you have the line out the door.
for sure. There's a lot of people that say that it does not enhance the flavor.
It doesn't. What you just said, some people say it's the best, though.
It's authentic. So let me start with this with my carne asada recipe for all you guys out there that are looking for a fire carne asada recipe. This is my carne asada recipe. Tell me if you got a better one. So first you got to start with charcoal, and if you want to enhance the flavor, you do the mesquite charcoal, right? So it's
Mesquite charcoal.
yeah. And the carne asada, what you do is you have to season it overnight. And first you got to start with the seasoning, the adobo. And you can
Your
do...
seasoning that you buy is called adobo.
Well, adobo is a seasoning, all right?
Oh, in
Yeah.
Spanish, adobo means seasoning.
Right.
Okay. So what seasoning do you get?
So you can get the Goya, like Ryan the Widow does. Or I can...
Those are fire tacos,
They
by
are
the
good.
way.
They are good.
And you could use Goya for anything.
Oh, you
Chicken, you can use it for everything.
Like that, like the commercial says, you can put that on everything.
You literally can.
So the one that I prefer, the one that I like the most is adobo carne asada from Chef Merito. And I'm gonna I'll link.
Can we get that at Walmart?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You might. I'm not sure. Check your local supermarket. Tell them Ralphie the realtor
Aldi?
recommended it. I don't think so. No,
Meyer?
I'm not sure.
What the hell, dude? That's all I got. Oh, no, I got a Fiesta Market.
No, you know what you do? You go on Amazon, like
A La Valita. We have La
like
Valita.
every other millennial. You go on Amazon, you hit the one-click purchase, and you get that delivered next day at your door, and you try the seasoning out. And I'm gonna tell you right now,
This is some shit that you order off Amazon?
you could, yeah, I'm sure they have it. So what you do is you do the carne asada, right? You season it first. Right?
Hold on. With the seasoning,
Yeah.
is this the only seasoning you've used, or like
I've
how
tried
many?
multiple.
What's multiple, Ralphie? 3 or like 10? Because
I've tried over 10.
okay,
Vanessa, look, this is how serious it is. Vanessa gets mad.
if you don't use it,
No, Vanessa gets mad when because I always throw seasoning on the cart. You know, when you're going down the aisles or whatever, and you're like, hey, I'm going to throw this in there because this is what I kind of feel. She throws in cookies, I throw in seasoning because it says carne asada seasoning or whatever. So then she gets mad because I go home, I try out the seasoning. Sometimes I don't even have to put it on meat.
do you
All
have
gotta-
a cabinet just full of seasoning?
I have a lot of carne asada seasoning, yeah.
You need to go through it and throw out ones you don't use. Have you
Yeah.
ever bought a shitty seasoning?
All the time, right?
And you probably still have them in the damn thing.
Some of them I still have. Sometimes I don't even have to put it on meat. I can just get a little taste of the seasoning. I'm like, nope, it's not the taste. Now everybody has, different taste buds, so it might vary a little bit. But this is my recipe, and I've been trying to
All right,
show you
okay,
guys the recipe
okay,
for the last
all
20
right. I'll
minutes.
be quiet. This guy always, in the hot dog vlog, he's like, can I freaking... He always says I interrupt him.
I'm the grouchy old man, I think.
All right,
That's what it is.
I'll be quiet. I'll stop talking.
So the carne asada charcoal. If you're trying to get real serious, do the mesquite. The adobo, do the Chef Merito carne asada. Chef Merito will link.
Can
it
you
below,
freaking
whatever.
write this down for us? Because
And then you put half, depending on how much, right? You put a little bit of a fresh orange would be best, but you put a little bit of OJ Yeah, put a little bit of OJ.
Dude,
Yeah, put a little bit.
That's some low key like
You
Mexican
put a little bit of
shit.
OJ in it. You put a little bit of lime.
Like Florida
Yeah,
or
whatever,
shit?
don't matter. Some citrus, you know what I'm saying? Some little OJ citrus in it. And then you let that marinate overnight. And I personally like
Overnight? Damn.
I personally-
This just sounds time consuming.
well, if you're trying to do it right, that's what it takes. Perfection takes time, Ryan. I mean, art. I mean, think about it.
Why haven't I, all the times I've been over here, why haven't I had one of these tacos?
You are now officially invited to Ralphie's Independence Day Fiesta.
Oh, you're going to have an Independence Fiesta Day?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the vlog, the next vlog. Well, that means you're going to have to let it marinate overnight tonight.
Well, you know what? This would be a perfect vlog for it, right? This is how.
Oh, maybe we could do one of those cooking channels.
There
You have
it
a
is.
nice looking kitchen.
There you go.
I have
And
my
then
camera. We
we
could
have
set
all
the
these
lights up.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Ralphie's Fire
Tacos.
tacos. Yeah. So you put a little bit of lime, a little bit of OJ. You don't want to flood this thing with OJ and lime, but you want to put a little bit in there. And then I personally like the taste of green peppers and onion. So I put slices of onion and green pepper into my carne asada and let that marinate overnight. And then I throw it on the grill. And I do, this is un-Mexican of me, but I do medium to medium rare. And I know a lot of my Mexican familia do not like that.
What do
but
they like? Well done?
Very well done.
Why don't they like it still breathing?
I don't know.
They feel bad?
I don't know. I think it's
I don't like this shit either.
I'm
my
not-
shit has to be well done. I don't like that.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna tell you the best
flavor saver.
first year.
But you can make it well done.
All right, so-
without it bleeding in your mouth.
So this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sear the outside, right? Which is burn, sear the outside, and then you let it cook within.
So when you're talking carne asada, you're seasoning it as a whole steak.
Yeah.
It's not chopped up. Do you ever chop it up when you're making your tacos? Or
Yes.
you just because I know
So that's another secret too.
because I
That's another
I got
secret, bro.
some Mexican friends that'll just take the whole damn steak, put it in a tortilla.
You could do that, or you take the piece of steak out. See, this could be B-roll for the vlog video. And so what you do is once the carne asada is done, right? Then you let it sit because you need meat to contain the juice. So you let it
Yeah.
sit for a little bit. Then once you're done with that and you let it sit for 10-15 minutes, then my best option, depending on the quality of the meat, right? But if it's poor quality, what you want to do is you want to cut the carne asada into slices, usually taco slices, because you're usually putting it into tacos.
How do you know it's poor quality?
It's got a lot of
Fat?
Yeah, it's got a lot of fat. It's got a lot of
This place you go to,
chewy.
La Huerta.
I mean, for the most part, they're good. Yeah.
So if I went to La Huerta, how would I look for a good piece of carne asada?
So what you do is you ask the carne asada, the butcher.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say all of it's good. He's gonna
gonna-
want you to, especially he's gonna want you to buy the shitty one so he gets it out.
wanna say-
especially if it's me asking for him, he's gonna be like, oh, this guy's white. He should give him the shit carne asada.
No. What you do is you ask the butcher first. You ask him, you want it limpia, abierta y por la máquina.
Oh, dude,
Just
this
like
is-
that. Write that down. I'm going to say it again.
Ralphie, that's way too much. I don't even understand your song that you put on here.
All right, so check this out. What you want to ask the butcher is you want skirt steak. And if you got a lot of money,
I
you
have
want
to say it Spanish, dude.
You want to ask for skirt steak, and you want to ask it for it to be clean, which is removed all
Oh
the fat.
my god, dude, he's gonna think you're insulting him. Hey, don't give me the dirty shit you got back there.
Which means that I think they're trying to remove as much fat as they can off the carne asada, the skirt steak, and then they're slicing it open, so they're thinning it out.
do you ask or do you just have an eye for it?
No, they'll tell you sometimes if they're Mexican themselves, right, or if they have a
Oh
lot of,
yeah, they are, bro.
or if they have a lot of Mexican
you ever have
clients.
a widow back there cutting up the carne?
No, usually not. So then what you ask them is you want it
The
clean,
Sammy Sosa?
clean, open, and tenderized. They put it through a tenderizing machine where it you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
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 So that's what you do. That's step one. Maybe I should have included that. Tomorrow we go to the huerta. You follow me around, and you show everybody how.
First
you
of
make
all,
some carne
Ralphie,
asada.
you are giving false instructions because if we go tomorrow, that means you didn't season it overnight last night, like you told them. So we're gonna have shitty tacos tomorrow, and I don't know if I want to do that.
All right. Well, I mean, you can get a couple hours seasoning in it. You can do that, but it's not going to be as great if it's overnight. You need to-
Are these tacos you make better than your local spot?
I personally like Las Asadas the best. That's my personal favorite.
You can't match them.
No.
Can you go back there and ask them what seasoning they use?
I don't
or
know.
Do you think they like bullshit you?
I've watched them, and they have some. They don't marinate this thing
There's-
overnight. They just put some seasoning on there, and they throw them on their grill. But it's fire. It's fire carne asada. But if you guys know the best carne asada spot, let me know. And when I mean carne asada, it better be tasting like charcoal. And I should see some.
Well, you don't want it to taste like charcoal.
Well, I mean, I want that authentic
So if you came over to my
grilled
house,
taste.
if you came over to my house and you ate something that came off of the grill,
Yeah.
you'd
Gas
be able
grill?
to tell.
Gas
no,
grill?
no. If I had the gas grill or the charcoal grill, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If I pulled something off of the grill and you ate it, you'd be able to tell. Be like, dude, you just cooked this off the gas grill.
Without a doubt. Especially if you use that mesquite, because then it's got a little bit of that mesquite smoke
Yeah.
flavor. You'd be able to tell right away.
Yeah.
Right away. But yeah.
What's the gas grill taste like? Gas?
Dude, gas.
Just has no flavor.
No, gas has its place though, especially for us busy people.
Hell yeah.
Because you can throw something on the grill, and if it's seasoned well, it will taste good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not as good. Yeah.
When's the last time you cooked ribs? Didn't you buy some super duper smoker?
I have a smoker or whatever. Dude, I have a good friend. Shout out to Jerry Puga. He brought a Traeger, I think it is. And
He has the same one.
he's got some
Didn't he just buy one? Didn't you say he just bought a new grill?
Yeah, he bought a really nice grill that like sends him notifications and emails when the food is done
God
or whatever.
damn, 2019.
right.
Holy shit.
All right, so check this out though.
Does this thing season your carne asada overnight
So
for you too?
he is a really good cook, period, right? But then he got the super duper grill, and his food is off the chain, man. Like I went over there for a fiesta, and he tried actually even different things or whatever, and everything was just on point, man.
On
It was
that
just
new grill?
so good, yeah. it was
What's this
so
new
good.
grill?
It's called the Traeger. I think it's Traeger grill. I don't know too much about grills, but
So what does it do?
so it took.
Is it a charcoal and a gas grill?
Yeah, so you can smoke. You can smoke food in there, and I think it's self-loading, so it self-loads. I think it's pellets that it loads,
Oh, okay.
and then it's got a probe, so you can stick it into the meat, and it'll let you know when the correct temperature has
Shit,
been
that'd be good
reached.
for chicken.
That's the number one thing, because
That shit's hard.
Suck at cooking chicken. Suck so bad. Yeah. But speaking of food, we have some food actually waiting for us upstairs right
It's here?
Yeah, it's here already.
Oh, damn.
So you want to wrap this up already, and so we can get.
I guess.
Yeah. So we
Not really.
wasted an hour and a half of you guys' time. We apologize for that. Promise to bring you some value next time, other than a bunch of. Yummy
I
food to
guarantee
eat.
you, look it. I guarantee you not one person made it to this section. Listen, no. I'm going to be for real. And if there's one person that sees this right now, and I'm not going to push this, if we do end up posting this, if somebody made it this far, put in the comments the time and say, hey, I made it to whatever. If this is like an hour, an hour and 15 minutes, whatever time frame it is, because we'll be able to see it after it's edited. Be like, hey, I made it to this time when I announced it right now. I'll buy you AirPods.
AirPods.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy somebody
The
AirPods.
first person, not everybody.
Check this out, Ryan.
I'll buy AirPods,
So
and I'm
what-
not gonna push it.
The first one to comment.
If you made it this far to when I just announced it, be like, hey, I saw you just announce that you're giving away AirPods. If you made it this far, you don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe. All you need to do is put in the comments and say, I made it this far on your podcast. It was amazing. It was the best podcast I've ever heard. I'm just kidding. You can leave all that out. Just make note that you made it this far and say, I want AirPods or whatever. I'll buy AirPods.
Just for that, Ryan, I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna post it because somebody deserves some AirPods.
It's good.
'Cause
Maybe we'll
AirPods
know
are
to see.
amazing.
Maybe we'll know to see how many people actually watch all of our bullshit till whatever, an hour and a half.
Whoever the first comment is, we love you. We really, really love you.
Yeah, we
And,
love you so much. We're gonna buy you
and
AirPods.
you deserve them AirPods because those AirPods are amazing. So you can have some positivity.
Ooh, are
in
they
your
gonna
ears.
have the twos?
positivity in your ears?
Are the twos out?
Yeah, the twos are out. You gonna buy them twos? You have to.
Yeah, I'll buy you guys twos.
Comment below. Hurry up. Somebody might have beat you to it already. Hurry up and comment below. And we're running out of time. We got 4 minutes here.
I'd be glad to say I actually bought AirPods for somebody that actually
Deserves it.
Yeah, that actually it is. Well, no, for real. Like all the other giveaways that we do and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna get into that. You want AirPods? Better hurry up and do the comment.
All right, guys. So this has been officially episode number 11 of the Ralphie and Ryan show. If you just so happen to still be listening, you're a champ, a trooper,
And probably gonna have AirPods.
and you're gonna have free AirPods. So congratulations to whoever's watching. This has been episode number 11 of the Ralphie and Ryan show. Thank you so much for watching, and we are about to bring you some real content coming up. Have a great week. Have a
Hey,
great
it was
weekend.
all real. It's all real, Ralphie.
Very authentic. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And congratulations on the AirPod, whoever's made it this long. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.